Good evening, and welcome to a special edition of the Moderate Conservative. I am your host, the Matty Man. I'm going to skip all of the usual intro because I come to you tonight with a very serious burden on my heart. And for those that are used to hearing me being all fired up about something Biden did or something Harris did or whatever, that's not going to happen tonight. I'm burdened because I'm watching people literally commit suicide for no good reason. So this is a very special edition of the Moderate Conservative, and we're going to call this, for the sake of anything else, we're going to call it Real Talk. And this is not going to be the feel-good moment. You're not going to be screaming, yes, yes, yes. And I'm fine with that. Because I care enough about your life to have this conversation with you. We're going to talk about the shot, the jab, the coronavirus vaccines. We're going to have some real talk about this subject. And it's going to be very short, as most of my videos are. I'm going to be succinct. I'm going to be straight to the point. We are, as conservatives, under a very small amount of umbrellas here at this point. So I want to start off with a scenario. I want you to close your eyes for a minute. Imagine it's January the 20th. But instead of Biden being inaugurated, it's Trump. Trump won. Just picture that for a minute. And in his inaugural address, he announces to you that we have a vaccine for the virus. And he believes in it. Let's say Trump took the vaccine. Now I want you to open your eyes. I want you to listen to me. You know, and I know, that every Walmart in the United States of America, Alaska, and Hawaii would be 3 deep wrapped around the store with everybody waiting to get the vaccine. And they would all be screaming, "Look what Trump did for us." That's real talk. What actually happened, as we know, Biden got inaugurated and so on and so forth, but we still have this vaccine. It's there. You say, well, 99.7% success rate of getting over the Rona. Okay, it's pretty good odds. You survive it, but who else didn't? And that's what we've got to get real about here. We are shooting ourselves in the foot multiple ways. And there's only a few reasons that we're doing this. Number one, Biden won. I'll say it. He won. If he didn't win, he didn't win. But right now, he's the guy occupying 1600 Pennsylvania, not Trump. So the virus that was, the vaccine that was developed under the Trump administration, the thing we were cheering about, didn't stop getting developed because Trump didn't get reelected. It was the same thing. Absolute same thing. So the only thing that's changed here is Trump is not president right now. The vaccine didn't change, the developers didn't change, the timetable didn't change. None of that changed. So enough with the misinformation. I've had the shot. I took the J&J. I took it a while ago. I have no shame in saying that. I took it for various reasons. The main reason is some of the anger that the rest of you are feeling every time you get asked for your vaccine passport. It's happened to me. Or, they insist that you wear a mask if you're not vaccinated. I get it. I get the anger. I understand. I had the anger. That's why I got the shot, among many other reasons. I figure I'm going to survive the shot. I've already survived Rona. I had Rona last year. So I'm going to survive the shot because I survived Rona. And I chronicled every day after I had the shot. Many of you read it on Facebook. You kept up with me. You wished me well, sent me prayers. I appreciate all that. But at the end of the day, I'm sitting here right now talking to you, and I'm telling you we have to stop being clowns. Now, there is a point in time where you can stand for something, just so everybody else knows that you believe what you believe. But I am not going to let a politician put me in the ground. If you want to let a politician put you in the ground, that's your own brand of stupidity. Because the vaccine would have been perfect if the President of the United States was Donald J. Trump. I'm just putting that out there. This is real talk here now. The other reason is maybe you bought the Democrat hype. Maybe somewhere in the back of your mind registers with their political moves. Kamala Harris saying she wouldn't take the shot, the Trump shot. And all of a sudden they're saying you need the shot. I get that. And Democrats, if you're listening to this, that's the biggest problem we have right now. Because your president, who is also my president, I'm just not really crazy fond of him, campaigned on the notion that this vaccine was coming way too fast and it wasn't proven. Gavin Newsom wanted to set up a special inquiry before they would even discuss distributing the shot because Trump was president. Democrats ran a hard and steady campaign against the shot until Biden won. The day that he won, everybody needs to get your shot. The shot that even 72 hours prior to that, Kamala Harris said she wouldn't take. Now all of a sudden you're the winner, everybody needs the shot. That's something you need to man up and own. Absolute master strategy. Probably one of the big reasons you won. Now you need to get up and tell the American people, hey, we were just doing that to get elected. We didn't really believe there was something wrong with the shot. You need to own that. Republicans, conservatives, you need to own that the main reason you're not taking this shot right now is because of pure spite. That's the only reason I can think of, because if Donald J. Trump were the President of the United States, like I said before, the lines would be wrapped 30 deep around every Walmart, every CVS, every Walgreens, every shot spot. Because Trump got the vaccine. Look what Trump did. This is real talk here. I'm tired of watching my friends fight over vax, anti-vax, this, that, and the other. I'm tired of watching it. It's not how we're built. It's not how we're wired. You know that. I know that. Everybody knows that. Now it's time to stand up and prove it. At the end of the day, if you're not vaccinated, you're not vaccinated. Now, I admit I had a rough ride with this shot, but I'm fine now. I had a rough couple of weeks, but I got through it. And you will too. And you'll come out on the other side not letting someone put you in the ground because they happen to have a D beside their name and not an R. And at the end of the day, that's the real talk here. I promise I'm not going to dwell on this thing, but it's really starting to piss me off. People are going to Facebook jail, they're going to Twitmo, because we're fighting over something that we wouldn't be fighting over except for one simple thing: win-win. Time to get real. Get the shot. It's one of the very few things you'll ever hear me correct myself on. But I am not going to send somebody to a grave pretending that there's metal in this shot that's not there. Pretending that 98, 99% of the people get the shot have no side effects. I'm not going to pretend that that's fallacy, because it's fact. I'm not going to pretend that I didn't get the shot and I'm doing fine. And if anybody was going to get hurt by it, it would have been me. Do yourself a favor. Do your liver a favor. Do your friends a favor. Do your family a favor. But more especially, do your conscience a favor. You don't want this on your conscience. I almost lost my best friend to corona because he can't take the shot. He's allergic to the ingredients that are in it. They're going to have one that he can take, just not right now. And he got the Rona, and he had it for a month. And it almost took him out. That was one of my best friends. I'm not going to bury one of you guys trying to convince you not to take the shot. You're all my friends. I love you all. And I'm not going to bury you pretending the boogeyman is there when the boogeyman is not there. It's time to get real. It's time to focus. It's time to fight. And it's time to beat this thing. You can either be good or in the ground. It's your call. Frankly, any day above ground is better than the alternative. Any day above ground with your friends is better than the alternative. Any day above ground with your relatives, your children, is better than the alternative. Now you know, and I know, that if Trump were sitting in the White House right now, you'd had that jab. You'd had that shot. You know you would. I know you would. Let's stop lying to people. Let's stop being jackasses and jagoffs. Let's start cooperating. Show that we, we used to say that if you voted for Obama to prove you weren't a racist, you better not vote for him again to prove you're not an idiot. If you've resisted this shot to stand your ground, don't do it again to go below ground. The choice is yours. I made mine. I'm living with it. I'm enjoying my life. I'm enjoying the feeling of not having to deal with the pressure. I know about the freedoms. This is not the hill you want to die on, literally and figuratively. Listen to me. I'm not telling you you have to go do it. I'm just telling you it's probably a good idea. Good night. God bless. And good night, America, wherever you are. Take care.